Based on the tables below, say as much as you can about the x and y intercepts of the corresponding graphs. So I know the x-intercept is when y equals 0, and the y-intercept is when x equals 0. So for this one, the x-intercepts when y equals 0 are right here, right there, and right there. So the x-intercepts are 2, 0, negative 4, 0, and 3, 0. The y-intercept is when x equals 0, so that's right here. 0, 18. For B, the x-intercepts when y equals 0 are 3, 0, and 8, 0. And then the y-intercept when x equals 0 is 0, negative 3. For this one, the x-intercept is 1, 0, and the y-intercept is 0, negative 4. Graph the parabola x squared plus x minus 6. Label x-intercepts, y-intercept, vertex, and line of symmetry. So I noticed that I don't have an even number of x tiles, so I'm not going to try to complete the square because I think that that would be hard. Instead, I'm going to try to factor it. So I have x squared, negative 6. So I need two numbers that multiply to negative 6x and add to x. So that would be positive 3 and negative 2. So we got x, negative 2, and positive 3. So factored form of this equation is y equals x plus 3 times x minus 2. I already know that my y-intercept is going to be at negative 6 because of the standard form. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I know that the y-intercept is 0, negative 6. I know I can find my x-intercepts by plugging in 0 for y, and then using the zero product property. So I get x equals negative 3 and x equals 2. So that's 2 and negative 1, 2, 3. I know that the line of symmetry, let's see, is going to be halfway. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Halfway is 2.5. 1, 2.5 would be at negative 0.5. So the line of symmetry is x equals negative 0.5. I can plug that in to find the vertex. So let's see, y equals negative 0.5 plus 3 times negative 0.5 minus 2, which is 2.5 times negative 2.5, which is, I think, 6.25, but let me be sure. Yeah, 6.25. So the vertex is at negative 0.5, comma 6.25. Negative 6.25. Right here. Compare the two equations below. How are the equations different? So let's see, we've got x squared plus 2 times x plus 2 times x minus 1 equals 0, and x plus 2 plus x minus 1 equals 0. So they're different because one is being multiplied, the other is adding. So to solve this one, x plus 2 times x minus 1 equals 0, we use the zero product property because we've got a product that equals 0. So we know that x equals negative 2 or x equals positive 1. On this one, we just add them together. X plus 2 plus x minus 1 equals 0. 2x's plus 1 equals 0. So 2x equals negative 1, and x equals negative 1/2. The x-intercepts of the graph of 2x squared minus 16x plus 30 are 3, 0, and 5, 0. Go away. What do you want? Just put it on a desk. Thank you. Bye. What is the x-coordinate of the vertex? So we know that the vertex is going to be right in the middle of 3 and 5. So the x-coordinate of the vertex is going to be 4. Because it's in the middle of 3 and 5. Use your answer to part A to find the y-coordinate of the vertex, then write the vertex as a coordinate point, x comma y. So now we can plug in 4 into this equation to find the y-coordinate of the vertex. So y equals 2 times 4 squared minus 16 times 4 plus 30. This would be 2 times 16 minus 48 plus 30, which is 32 minus 48 plus 30, which is 14. So the vertex is at 4, 14. Factor each quadratic below completely. So first I'm going to look for a common factor, and I see 1, 2. So I can say 2 times x squared minus x minus 2. Now I can factor this with a box and a diamond. X squared minus 2. So we need two numbers that multiply to negative 2x squared and add to negative x. So that'd be negative 2x and 1x. So let's see, x, 1, negative 2. So factored completely, this would be 2 times x minus 2 times x plus 1. For this one, I think I can pull out a 4 from everything. So that's 4 times x squared minus 6x plus 9. So that's x squared 9. Two numbers that multiply to 9x squared and add to negative 6x would be negative 3 and negative 3. So we get x, negative 3, negative 3. So factored completely, this is 4 times, both of these are x minus 3, so I'm going to say x minus 3 squared.